what we do. Hello, everyone, and welcome to a very special episode of the It's What We Do podcast. And the reason why it's so special is because, well, we watched The Crow, greatest movie of the year. And
this movie was a goddamn disappointment. I'm sorry, I'm messing with my audio thing. Oh, okay. This movie was a goddamn disappointment. It was,
that's Hen. This is Hen, by the way.
Oh, yeah, I'm Hen. Oh, yeah, please like and subscribe. We cover movies, comics, and TV shows. We cover movies and shows and all types of content.
He's so upset that he don't even know what to say right now.
Yeah. No, this movie was just a fucking disappointment. Like, it was a, I've been, like, trying to protect this movie this all year. Since I heard about Bill Skarsgård being signed on to this movie, It was, like, I remember I was just like, just give it a fucking chance to everyone. I was like, just give it a chance. First images of him where he has a short hair, a fucking shitload of tattoos. I was like, just give it a chance. We never know.
Look.
Yeah, which is not a bad look. Honestly, it looked pretty sick whenever it was like, whenever he had the Crow makeup finally, which it wasn't makeup, it was fucking ink, tattoo ink that he used. That's a crazy concept.
No, it was black blood, bro.
No, it was ink. He grabbed the ink and shit.
Black blood.
No. I'm not gonna give this.
I thought it was like symbolizing the when the one guy who was on limbo, he was like, with this black blood, you shall right what is wrong or whatever bullshit.
Yeah, I mean whatever. And then I remember even when the first trailer came out, I was like, I mean, it looks okay. It was like, and I was kind of hyping it up, and I probably spoke a little too highly on it as well. But it's just like I always have that thing where it's just like just go into the movie, just don't think about like the remake or the first original Crow. Don't think about that. Just look at it as a fucking movie by itself. And I was like, yeah, that was bad. I try to judge it by multiple lenses and stuff like that. First and foremost, the most important lens that I like to go through is just a movie by itself, its own thing, right? And I was like, yeah, it's all right kind of thing. And then I looked at it as the comic book lens, right? And then that one just got me kind of upset because I only have read a fucking couple pages of the Crow, the graphic novel and stuff, and like it doesn't fit or like it missed the whole point of it. Like in the very beginning, the issue that I read or whatever, there was a whole synopsis talking about the writer and about why he wrote the Crow. Or it was about him, and then it was just like he had to deal with the death of his wife or girlfriend or whomever, his partner, and him dealing with the grief of it. And then that's a big theme of of the comic. It's like grief and like revenge and anger, and then feeling so alone and helpless and dark and shit. And then it was completely missing the movie because it's like he was just on a mission to bring her back to life or whatever, right? And there's that. And then that's that one lens. The second lens, I go more into it, but it's just whatever. And the third lens was the as a remake, which is a lens I don't like going into. But it's just like, damn, like this movie just made me think it was like, this is so different from the other one. But it's like, where it's just like, okay, I have to change a couple things to make it different. But the things I change are like the most important things to the character, It's like, yeah.
So I haven't seen the OG one. What exactly was like so different between the both of them?
I would say the first thing, just stylistic of it. It's a dark movie and shit, right? And in the very beginning and stuff, he becomes the Crow, whatever, right? Right? And it's just like, it's kind of sets that baseline where it's just like he's the Crow, and that's who we're dealing with, and he's super overpowered and stuff. He doesn't get hit by a couple of slugs and go down, whatever.
What's the timeline difference? Because in this new one that just came out, it shows us how quickly he fell in love with this new girl that he just met.
In this one, they're already like going to get married.
Oh, so they already have like established relationship and everything.
Yeah, we don't do like the whole like love story with them. And it's like, I was like, okay, what the movie I thought was really funny, and I had to think about it. Okay, they met in rehab, right? Broke out of rehab, right? Went to a fucking penthouse apartment, right? And just started doing a lot of fucking drugs and drinking. And then over a weekend, they fell in love, dog. Like, this is not pure love. This is not true love, Or is it?
Took a love potion.
Yeah. And then that's what I was just thinking. I was just like, is this real? Like, is this love? This is love. I don't know the song. And it's like, didn't make fucking sense, you know?
So in the first one, I'm assuming they cut to the chase. Like, yeah, they're in love. They kill her.
Mm-hmm.
He's coming back.
Yeah.
He's gonna cook y'all.
Yeah, and then it was just like him. It's like a revenge kind of thing, and it's like this one is, and like, you know, whenever he's the crow, he's like, he kind of gets like a different energy. It's just like more mystical. Or it's been a while since I've seen the movie too, but that's how I kind of remember it. With this, it was just like he seemed kind of lost. He was just like, "What's happening?" It seemed like his reaction to this was him turning to a superhero. You know?
Yeah, I felt like him dying twice was kind of stupid.
Yeah.
Or the second time he died, well, he fell out of love. I felt like that part was stupid because he literally could have brought her back. Why even, if you know that he wasn't going to be able to do that, why even mention it?
Yeah. And it's like, why even talk about that? Because it's like, no, I mean, like, why make him fall out? And like, you fell out, you're so deeply in love with this person, and after one single action or something you've been told, then it just, you do a whole flip on it.
Just a little bit of doubt. Just a little bit of doubt.
Yeah, nice firm foundation they got running, right? Two fucking drug addicts and stuff. And
it's like, yeah, bro, you didn't know your girl got a train ran on her? And they're like, after 5 years of marriage,
what would you do after that?
kill everyone.
Yeah, it's the same exact thing,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
No, you just run a train on all of them.
There you go.
One track, all the trains.
There you go.
Yeah, one track,
Choo-choo,
5
baby.
trains.
Choo choo, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Chugga chugga.
Yeah, because I was like, to get even, I just had to like fuck all y'all. Hell. And then like that was just kind of dumb. And then he had to like recommit himself. It was like, my soul for hers. Hey, and I was like, oh, he's actually trying to save her. I was just like, that kind of like takes away from it because it's like the grief, and then that's the important thing that you actually have to go through your grief and shit, you know. And then you just have to live with it, you know. No takeies backsies, you know.
Yeah, I didn't get much grief from this movie,
Yeah.
but
It just seemed like, and then he was smoking weed and shit while he was the crow.
yeah, that's crazy. But you were right. Like, he was lost, and I can definitely see how he was just, when he became the crow, he just seemed like himself, just able to. He's just Deadpool now.
Yeah, and then
able to take all those hits.
or like, because it's like even too, because I guess it's like with the crow is like, you know, he put the jacket on, he put the makeup on immediately. That was his first move. Just you just gotta build you have to build the character, right?
Yeah.
And he was like, I'm a theater kid. I know what I'm doing. You gotta put the makeup on. Gotta hide to the shadows. He looked like he was trying to do a fucking. Whenever he tried to like get the person in the car, he put it up like he was a mugger and shit. And it's like, God, what you think about this love story?
I like the love part of it. I was like, man, we're watching The Fault in Our Stars right now with this type of stuff. The way the way they were just so in love that even after she left, he would like try to smell everything that they did together, kind of thing. Like the part with the curtain, he was like,
Weirdo.
I know, it's kind of weird a little bit. I'm kind of disappointed that I did that just on camera too.
Yeah, you feel real proud. I don't even think it was like they haven't got to the real love. And Fault in the Stars, that takes over like 2 years, that book.
That's true, yeah. This happened over a course of a week, I think.
Yeah, literally. And like at this point, they're still like, you don't even know my favorite color yet. You don't know fucking my favorite food. Maybe you do. You don't know. You haven't met my mom yet.
Oh, you do drugs? Oh yeah, me too. Not anymore. I'm rehabilitated.
Yeah.
Goes to the penthouse, like you said. Does drugs. Has a lot of sex. Does more drugs with friends. Now I guess they're in love.
Yeah, exactly what happened. They went a hippie retreat too for some. That was just out of nowhere, right?
That was really random.
Yeah, and that was just fucking crazy. What else did they do? Oh yeah, then also too, in the 12-step program, I think it says you can't date anyone for like a year while you're in the. That's while you're in the program, I think. So it's like they didn't follow their 12 steps, and then also rule of thumb, you're not supposed to do drugs when you're on a 12-step program.
I don't think you're supposed to leave the rehabilitation center either.
Mm-hmm. I wonder if it was a psych ward thing though.
I don't know. They didn't look like they were a psych ward.
Because it's like, what kind of well, if it's like, because I think about the rehabs you have to pay for, right? Those are the ones I think about. But then there was like fences, like it was like court ordered, I'm assuming.
But it wasn't like cells or Nobody in straight jackets or anything.
Yeah.
Nobody like.
Yeah. I don't know.
What were people saying about this movie though? I know you have your complaints, but what were other people complaining about? The same things?
Yeah, pretty much. And yeah, pretty much exactly what I said. And it's the first time I agree with a lot of other people. And then I would say some positives, right? The design of the crow, whenever he's the crow at the the last scene where he has his katana and then just going at it, that scene was pretty badass. And then with the orchestra playing in the background, the way that his eye, the melting, and then it kind of like looped down to his mouth, it looked pretty tight. Yeah, that's the one thing I got good.
It.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, and then another thing, the fucking villain, fucking stupid as shit. It was a fucking guy who sacrifices the innocent so he can live, right?
So he can.
But it's like there's no reason for this though. We don't have to do this, If you're already saying that he would have been brought back to life anyway, then that would have been it. It all it had to be was just the big baddie, That's all he had to be. He didn't have to be any more than that.
He could have just been the guy that killed her. And
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, that's all he had to be. He didn't have to be this little demon shit.
He really didn't because even without the voice, he could have still been manipulative and be like, "Yeah, kill this person right now."
Yeah, or then just even if they were partying and shit all together, and then fucking he accidentally kills someone, and then she's the last witness, so then he has her killed, and then boom, that's it. Also thought of it too that way. With this movie, I feel like there's so many things here that could just take tweaks and readjustments and stuff like that to be a good movie. Because it had like some of the pieces there, and some of them can be retooled into a good movie. But yeah.
What, for example?
Huh?
What, for example?
Like the part I just said?
Yeah.
That part about like you could take the whole demon shit, take that out of the movie, right? And then
well, I guess if I had to find a way to tie it with them going to hell, like the way wherever where she's going, you're not gonna be able to get her back.
Yeah. What if she? Okay, then with that, like I hate being those people just like just do like the like what if like how are they gonna bring the like Iron Man into the Deadpool whatever it's like that. I hate being like because it's like they could do whatever they want, right? But then with that though, it's just like she could be going to hell regardless. She's a drug addict. Who knows what she's done on drugs?
She killed somebody.
Yeah, it happens. Yeah, but then like in our arts and then thing where we're saying right now, like you retool that, and then have her just so going to hell. Or just get rid of the whole hell part, too, Just say that he just wants to bring her back. Just take away that whole fucking piece,
What happened in the OG for them to get killed?
They just got broken
wrong
into.
Time, wrong place?
Yeah, I think they broke into their apartment and shit. And then, yeah, they fucking killed... No, they raped her, and then killed her, and then threw him out the window. Oof. And that was it. That was it. And you never see that bitch again. Because, there's no need to,
He's just going to come back and kill all of them.
Yeah, I mean, they don't bring her back. There's no point to bring her back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess they try to make it like his motive in this one. Not so much like...
revenge.
Not so much just, I'm going to kill y'all because y'all did this.
Mm-hmm. I think, yeah. It fucking... I don't even know what to say about this movie. It's like... I remember I told you, I was like, I almost want Halloween Kills on this movie.
You're going to start destroying the recliner there in the movie theater in front of everybody?
Yeah, I should have. Yeah. And it's also just, I guess, like a thing where I was been excited to watch this movie, and I was talking it up for so much, and then I had to eat my words immediately,
Yeah. At what point in the movie when you were watching it did you realize, damn, this whole sucked? The whole beginning?
Are you talking about the love story thing?
Yeah.
That happened. It's funny. It's half the movie, right?
Yeah.
But it happens like it's the most insignificant part, I think, really.
One thing I did like about this movie was a lot of the kills. He hit him with the katana through his chest.
Mm-hmm.
That was insane.
Oh, I like one kill where he just shot himself, and then and they just went behind him and stuff. I don't even remember how he killed the main guy.
He snapped his neck, I think.
Did he cut his head off?
No, he didn't cut his head off.
He got someone's head off. Because remember, he's on stage and he throws out their head.
Well, okay, so he takes him to like that limbo dimension.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
and then he drowns him. He's like waterboarding him, and he's like, "Go to hell," or something like that. And then he goes to hell.
Yeah, that's so stupid. And I'm like, I hate it too because I'm not a hard person on these kind of things. I've never been hard on movies. I said Madam Web was good, and I still stand by it. But it's just like, at least it makes sense in itself, sort of. You know, this was just like, God.
Exactly.
You know, I've been cuter if they would extend the time that they were together, and then they actually went to they actually helped each other on a 12-step program.
Yeah.
And also, too, it's like throwing this whole fucking drug element into it as well, which is crazy. Saying like they're crazy and they escaped from rehab. Who is this? Pete Davidson?
Yeah, bro. It's some freaking.
Yeah, I think he went back recently. I hope he's doing well.
Oh, I haven't heard about him in a while. A little bit.
No, he still does. He's still been on tour this whole time. He's working. And it's not like he's a big theater act and stuff. He's a great comedian. He just has a problem with drugs where he keeps on going in and out of prison. No, in and out of rehabs all the time.
Happens to all of us.
Yeah. Only been 3 times so far.
Only been 2.
Yeah.
So, yeah, your nay on this.
Nay.
Nay, big nay.
Big nays. Big
I don't
nay.
know how to feel about it, honestly, because I kind of enjoyed the fighting.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the action aspect and the love story of it. But I know that's not what the movie's supposed to be about.
I mean,
partially, but not like...
But if you enjoyed it, you enjoy it, though. Their kind of romance just felt like a lust kind of thing. Which was... Okay, I'll give it that, too. The romance was pretty cute and shit. It was just like... It didn't make sense, I guess.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just... Maybe... So I'm going to say yay, but then... I might be on a loss, though. Because I said the Alien movie was bad. And apparently, it was everybody loved it, and it was really good.
In mine, like whenever I reviewed it, I said I withdraw my vote on this. I can't say it's good or not because I had a bad experience with it, but that's just because of me.
Mm-hmm.
But like, just do what your heart tells you. Did you walk out of the theater and think it was a waste of your 2 hours?
No.
Then it's a yay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. See. Easy breezy. There's no reason for us to be fucking so hard and tearing shit apart. I hate doing this.
Yep. Nay, yay. Cool.
Yeah. I want to talk about Strange Darling.
Strange Darling. Let's hear it.
This movie fucks, dude.
Okay, so indie movie of the year or movie of the year?
Movie of the year. Movie of the year. Just to do a caveat, it's like I love Dune Part 2 and stuff, but I'm very biased with that. Dune has a very special place in my heart. So there's that. This movie was a thriller, psychological thing, and it's so fucking good. Okay, like, I'm guessing you haven't heard of it, right? Okay. In the very beginning, it tells you about the serial killer that has been moving state to state on a kind of like cross-country murder spree kind of thing. And this was like this is going to be like the last couple of days of the serial killer, right? And then like it kind of goes through the journey of like a girl and a guy, and then they meet up, and then they just go on crazy adventures kind of thing. And it's so fucking good. And it's like the first thing that it did was like it's filmed on 35 millimeter. I was like, what the fuck is that?
That hippie shit, boy.
And then as soon as it started though, I was like, oh, I see it. I think it's like that thing where someone tells you to look for it, so you're like, oh, I see it. You know?
It's like is it the camera that has like the little dots while it's recording?
Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes they'll do like little white spots, and it just looked very crisp. And then I really don't know. I think this is what happened. It was very vibrant, the colors, and it looked really fucking good. It was so good, man. It was so fucking good. And like, yeah, it was just really good. Like, I remember I walked out of it. I was like, this was fucking amazing, dude. I went home, and then I was like, and I already had plans to watch another couple movies that day. It was yesterday, and I was like, I want to watch that movie again. And then I was just looking up times. I was like, oh, okay, if I make this time, then I can go to this one. So then I went to go see Blink twice, and then immediately after that, I just rushed into another theater to watch it again. And trust me, fucking dude, it was fucking amazing. And it was very artistic. And then, like, you know how, like, whenever movies try to do, like, a big... Kids, also, too, I'm not going to spoil this movie at all. I don't want to talk about it because it's, like, that's how good it is. It's just, like, you just have to watch this. Mm-hmm. It does, like, a lot of swings where it's just, like, it does, like, a title crawl, like, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, where it reads the text as well. And, like, it's like one of those movies, like, it's like the bad movies that try to be artistic, try to copy these kind of movies. It's like that. It was just like, oh, we're going to put these factors in, but then this one actually has it for a reason. Because there's like the movie's broken up to 7 chapters, right? Oh, like long legs. Damn, crazy. And 7 chapters, right?
Long legs.
Yeah, that had chapters, right? Yeah. This one's 7 chapters and a eulogy. And like they don't do them chronologically, so then it's like a who done it kind of thing, where it's just like there's mysteries, and then it's just like what's going on because it starts off. Yeah, because it starts off with like the first couple seconds. It's like a dude is chasing a girl in a car and shit, and you're just like, what's going on? And then he's just crazy. He's getting coked the fuck up, and then he shoots at her and everything. You don't know what the fuck's happening. And it was just fucking crazy, and then it just unfolds, and you're just like, damn, this is crazy, dude. It was fucking amazing. I'll show you the trailer later. It's fucking amazing. It's a yeah.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
What did you really, really love about this movie?
Um,
What set it apart? What told you this is got to be one of the movies, if not the movie of the year?
let's see. He just smoked cigarettes throughout the whole movie.
Yeah. Christian Bale diet
Yeah.
for the Machinist.
Fucking Joaquin Phoenix did it too for the Joker.
Yeah.
Let's think. I would say like the color red. It's like it does the red light thing a lot, and then there's like scenes with reds and shit. And then the girl in the beginning, she has red scrubs, red hair, and red shoes. And then she's driving a red car.
So the movie sponsored by the Bloods.
Pretty much. I don't even think they're in business anymore. And then he's wearing like a lumberjack shirt thing. Yeah, it's so fucking good. Yeah, but it's more like it's thicker. It's like a coat kind of thing. Yeah, it was super fucking cute. I just don't want to spoil the movie. It's just us, like, yeah. Like, you should watch this.
Okay.
Yeah. But it's a yeah.
That must be that good. It must be that good if you're not trying to spoil it and telling me to watch it.
Yeah. I want people to watch this movie just so I can talk about it. And just get other people's reaction of it.
Okay.
It's like whenever Saltburn came out, I just wanted people to watch it just so we could all be disturbed together.
Is that the one where Tom Holland was getting back shots?
No, that's the crowded room. This is the one with Barry Coonans, whatever, where he drinks bath water. No, he drinks nut, like a dude jacked off in the shower. No, in the tub. He eats it. He goes like that, right? And then he eats out a girl on her period.
Okay.
What else happens? He just randomly jacks off a guy.
As one does.
Yeah, he fucks a gravesite.
Cool.
I think that's in.
Plenty of holes in a gravesite.
Yeah, no, what? His friend just died and shit. Well, he killed him. I think he poisoned him. Yeah, so he poisoned him, and then he started just fucking the dirt. Where at the gravesite? Huh?
This is your Joker.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, then I got news on that later. Yeah, but then this one is just like 10 out of 10 just throughout, and just the vibes that it gave off, and it was just fucking amazing.
Psych thriller, you said, right?
Yeah. Yeah, serial killers, all the shebangs and shit. Yeah. Okay, and then another movie that I saw this past weekend was the Blink Twice. It is Channing Tatum, directed by his fiance Zoe Kravitz, and it was pretty cute.
He's with Zoe?
Yeah, they're engaged.
Interesting.
They did a funny. I saw a thing where they were doing like an interview, like just dumb questions and stuff. Of course, you just gotta pump a lot of fuck up my algorithm, just make all my page on YouTube just all Blink Twice things. She got asked. She was like, "What was the best gift you have ever been given?" And he goes, "No, he asked her, right?" And they're like standing looking at each other, and he looks down at her ring. And she was like, "That doesn't count." And I was just like, then he was just like, "Hey, I didn't say anything." This movie is a thriller, psychological, whatever. Yeah, it was pretty cute. Men are horrible. This is one of those bad boys,
So he's like a manipulative.
Yeah, you don't care about this movie, right? Well, I mean, the trailer spells it all.
Honestly, I don't know. I haven't even seen the trailer for it.
I'm sure you have. The trailer's been playing a lot. But then, pretty much, a billionaire, you invite a girl over. No, he invited some girl over with their friend, right? And then they just do drugs every night.
Nice.
Yeah, every night. And then they started forgetting a lot of things, right? And it turns out they're being drugged and stuff. No shit, right? By a perfume that they always spray onto, like every day. They spray perfume. And then it's like the main guy, Channing Tatum, and then his little ragtag team of boys, you know, they all pretty much got a girl and said like, hey, let's go to my island or let's go to the island, and they each have their own girl that they fucking pretty much abuse or however. Some rape, some don't. I don't know. I assume they're all raping, right? You would assume, right?
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, then there's a weird thing where there's like venom or there's like snakes, and then if you drink the snake venom, it actually cures your memory, and then you remember everything that you forgot. Yeah, it was pretty good. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I didn't. It was okay.
Just some rich people shit.
Yeah, and then it just like turned into. Oh, it was funny too. There's a guy there too, and he, instead of him being one of the boys, he was one of the girls, where he was getting fucking drugged.
Damn.
Yeah, so that was funny. Or just funny because it was like, then he was like, "What's happening?" And he has no idea what's happening. Yeah, it was pretty cute.
It's like that one song. I've had so much pussy that I turned to bussy.
Nah, can't say. I would say this is definitely a yay movie.
Yeah?
Yeah, maybe. We'll see what's up.
Yeah. That's the thing about the yay nay system.
It's just more okay. Like I think of it. I think of it more like when you walked out. Did you regret the last 2 hours of your life? I think that's the question, really. Do you regret it or not?
Mm-hmm.
Because if it was like, then it's good enough. It's simple as that. Yeah. Strange Darling is fucking amazing. I've been listening to the soundtrack today as well.
Fire soundtrack?
Yeah. And it's like one of those rule of thumbs where it's like either you notice the soundtrack because it's really good, or you notice it because it's really bad. Yeah. And then a good normal soundtrack, you don't even hear it until like, yeah. So it's either you notice it for one or two reasons. Right. Yeah. Let's cut for the news.
Cool.
Oh, okay, and then jumping into our news, we have the big dog, the mustache wearing, happy, positive attitude, dad jokes to the max, fucking khaki pants all day, every day, fucking southern accent, little fucking southern hospitality. We have Ted Lasso be returning for a season 4. Looks like a lot of the writing crew is coming back and stuff like that. And yeah, looks like we're gonna get a season 4 of this bad boy.
Nice. I've never even seen the first episode.
Yeah. I binge watched it a couple months ago, I think.
I mean, if you watch it enough to care about a show about soccer, I mean, it's gotta be decent.
I mean, the show's not about soccer.
Well, I mean, yeah, but that's like the driving point.
Nah.
That's the whole point of the show.
No, it's not.
He's an American coach in the UK.
Yeah, that's more of a tag, though. It's just more about him trying to build relationships and then also dealing with his problems that he has. Yeah, if anything, it's more on fucking, what's that shit called? Mental health. It's like fucking, it's like Rocky. Rocky's not about boxing. It's about a guy overcoming odds and shit. That's what it's about. It deals with more like themes and shit.
Okay, I see.
Yeah, because if it was just a movie about boxing, it would just be literally just boxing, like in the ring fighting. That's all it'd ever be. I'm trying to think of another example. It's like fucking The Crow. We think it's a movie about fucking revenge and love or whatever, but it's really just about doing drugs. No. God damn. Yeah, but I'm fucking excited for that. Let's see how soon they can get this shit off the ground. If they're starting now, fucking maybe we'll see 26, 27 maybe. That'll be a minute. I don't know how fast TV shows run, though. I don't know anything. Okay. There's gonna be a Vision show. I forgot what the Vision show is gonna be called. I think it's called Vision Double Vision or some shit like them. No, Double Vision used to be like a DVD thing. Whatever. Anyway, it's gonna be it's a trilogy now that they're doing. These bad boys are doing. WandaVision was the first one. Agatha All Along is the second one, and then everything tops off with Vision show.
The White Vision.
Yeah. You know, bringing back to greatness.
Yeah.
And I think that's pretty cool and interesting. So it makes me think whenever we get the big Wanda all along, is that going to how strong the tie is going to be to Wanda in that movie? Because Wanda's still out there just hooliking around. So I wonder what's her part going to play? What's her part to play in this right now? And then of course we got the big baddie Vision coming back, and yeah, it's tied. There's the White Vision, but then his mind's been awakened to all the memories he had of his past life and stuff. So I assume things go back to normal, but I'm guessing he's gonna have that thing where it's like, oh, I don't know what's happening. I don't know what to do with life. Am I a ship or am I not a ship or whatever? You watch the show, right?
Bro. WandaVision, yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah, watch it. Because I was going to have to do with the Multiverse of Madness. Which in the end, you didn't even need to watch it because they just recapped it in the movie.
Yeah. I mean, you don't have to watch anything.
Yeah, true.
That's my rule of thumb. Never watch anything. Okay.
But yeah, nah. I mean, maybe I'll give it a shot, I guess. But I'm not watching the Agatha one.
Why not?
I don't know.
Yeah. Okay, and then also another factor, Ultron is going to return back into the...
Oh, yeah. Age of Ultron.
Yeah. I think it's interesting because I think it's a very important part that Vision was actually supposed to be Ultron and stuff. So, and then he's like a product of him, of Tony Stark, of Bruce Banner, and also the Soul Stone. And so, yeah, I think it's kind of like that dynamics and stuff. It's just like see how that plays out and stuff.
Age of Ultron is actually a goated movie.
I won't say goated, but I like it.
Looking back, it was really good.
Mm-hmm.
Really, really good.
I liked it. Yeah, I just didn't get a hard on for it or anything.
And then
I got a hard on for Strange Darling though.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Strange hard on.
Oh, okay. And then another bit of news that we had was the movie Metalopolis, the Francis Ford Coppola. The movie had a recently released trailer where in the beginning titles they showed the title card of The Godfather, and they showed a quote from a reporter that said the movie was trash. They noted the reporter and then the news, the journal they worked with. They did it for The Godfather. They also did it for Apocalypse Now, right? They did a total, I think, 4 of those bad boys, right? And then with that, though, the trailer made it. The point the trailer tried to make was saying, like, hey, the critics said these movies were bad, too. But look at them. It's The Godfather, one of the best fucking things of all time or whatever, right? And then Apocalypse Now, great movie as well. I haven't seen it, but that's what people say, right? So they're saying it's like the critics got this bad boy wrong, right? That's what they're pretty much saying, right? And it was a hard trailer. It was a badass because it was like, they think they know what they're talking about. They think they know what they're talking about. Turns out, the quotes were fake.
They made them up.
They pulled the trailer off their internet and said, like, we fucked up. This was not real. And then later on, they said it was AI generated. And I don't know how that works, but yeah.
Like somebody made an AI generated trailer?
I think they use things in it. I don't know to what extent, but AI had a thing to do with these quotes to be put in. And it's like, this is something that a simple fact check can prove or not prove this right? And it just makes it look bad. I think they already gave a date. No, it comes out next month, I believe. It's going to come out by Lionsgate, I believe. And yeah, they just kind of fucked up with that. It's not doing any good things for the fucking movie right now. Hopefully it makes money. Hopefully whatever. I don't care. I'm going to watch it regardless, but yeah.
Speaking on AI trailers, for example. Dude, I hate AI. I kind of really just don't like it at all because... So you know how they leaked those trailers at the D23 convention thing?
Yeah.
For the new Captain America and the new... What was the other one? Fantastic Four?
Yeah.
And some other stuff. So there's this channel on YouTube called Screen Crave, I think?
Yep.
Bro, they've been making like AI generated trailers for a while now. And this shit is so... Like, you can tell it's AI, but not at first glance, but eventually you can.
Yeah.
And I hate it. I really don't like it.
Yeah, shout out to AI. We actually have AI on our podcast as well. Shout out BuzzFeed, the AI host.
Nah, but No, RAI is good. When it comes to like the visual stuff.
So now we're doing bad.
Yeah,
and good.
exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Now we're drawing some lines in the sand. Fucking now we have to separate them. Make sure they got their own drinking fountains too. Now, right?
Connect 4, buddy.
Yeah. What the fuck you talking about?
Tic-tac-toe. I meant to say tic-tac-toe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't care.
But I am excited to see the new Francis Ford Coppola movie. I mean, that guy's a genius. We had that whole phase with The Offer and The Godfather.
Yeah.
It was such a good time. It was such
Yeah.
a good time. I love those movies, and I love that show.
Yeah.
And Miles Teller.
Yeah, shout out Miles Teller. I miss that dog. That reminded me. I'll say it now, and then I have to loop back around to that. Okay.
Mm.
I remember someone asked me about it was Hessegar and Eddie. They were talking about my favorite actor, and they said Henry Cavill, right? And I was like, if you think it's Henry Cavill, you don't really know me that well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Who do you think my favorite actor is?
Has it changed recently?
I don't believe so.
No.
Any ideas?
I would say honestly, I can't even say. I feel like there's just so many like
But me.
but you.
Yeah, but me.
Yeah, still.
Gosh.
Miles Teller?
That's one of them.
That's one of them. See, you said that's one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you said your favorite, right? Your
Yeah.
favorite out right now. Timothy.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, see? And I don't know, Jason Momoa, fucking Batista.
Yeah.
I remember.
My God, Batista. Bro.
Yeah, I remember whenever I was talking about it, they were just like, "You're just listing off the cast from Dune." And I was like, "I might be."
So what if you are? Then you should know. Then
Yeah.
you should fucking know.
Yeah, yeah, because I was like, Timothy's such an easy one, and I talk about his movies all the time. We had a whole episode on him.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of that, the new Batista movie. Did you see it?
I don't care for it.
Or the trailer for the
the
Hitman
spy
one?
the spy or something.
It's like he's like a hitman who puts out a hit on himself because he finds out he's dying.
Yeah,
And then he ends up he's not gonna die. So
yeah, I
now
would
he has
sue
to-
so hard for that. Yeah, I don't. I mean, I'll watch it maybe.
Just seems like a fun action movie.
Yeah, and then you also had the Spy 2 that recently came out as well. I think it came on Amazon Prime. It's whatever. I just haven't watched them. I'm not into comedies.
And the new Rambo movie came out on Netflix.
I'm sorry?
The new Rambo movie?
I'm sorry?
Rebel Ridge.
You said Rambo?
Yeah.
Rambo.
Yeah.
Last Blood?
Yeah. Rebel Ridge
What are you talking about?
on Netflix. Rebel Ridge. It's this guy pretty much. He goes through this town and he essentially takes down the whole PD by himself.
Oh, I haven't heard of it.
No? Rebel Ridge. So it came out recently. I remember I saw the trailer for it and I was like, damn, that looks kind of good. And people were like, this is literally just Rambo First Blood.
First Blood. It's
Yeah.
just called First Blood.
Yeah. They said this is literally this. And I was like, I'll still probably watch it. I'm probably going to watch it here pretty soon. It looks good.
I might have to get into it. I don't know. Yeah, it's funny. The Rambos had a funny line of movies names. It was First Blood, Rambo First Blood Rambo First Blood 2, I think. Then Rambo 3, then Rambo, and then Rambo Last Blood. I think it's something like that. I can't remember.
Never seen a Rambo movie.
They're just 80s. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The first one's a lot more, grounded and shit, and then just go off the walls after that. Yeah. Oh, this one reminded me what I was going to talk about. I remember I watched a kind of like interview kind of thing with Francis Ford Coppola, where he was talking about his movies over time and just like general shit like that. And I would just always think, I was like, he's one of those artsy motherfuckers who like think he's so fucking above it all. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like that ego.
Yeah, and I mean he has right to it or whatever. But it was just funny while watching. I was like, I don't think he will like someone like regular people. Like it's like I'm too good for this. I could be wrong, but it was just like that's the kind of energy I got off. I was just like,
I can see it. I mean, when you make a movie like The Godfather,
then
probably just goes through your head.
yeah. And then even to make something like this, you need that kind of attitude. It's like what like they say. What they constantly thing they say about like Michael Jordan, that he's fucking crazy and he's an asshole. But it's like you kind of need that kind of dog to be him.
Mm-hmm.
Heck no. But Yeah, I'll watch it. Whatever. I don't give a fuck. Shia LaBeouf's in it. Shout out the dog, Adam Driver as well.
The goat.
I recently saw listened to a podcast with two comedians. They used to be dating, and then it was fucking, what's that dude's name? It's damn, I forgot both their names. Whatever. But they were dating at the time of this, and then one of the movies that they covered was fucking Marriage Story, right? And then they talked about that they had kind of like similar issues, just because like one lives on one coast, one lives on the other coast.
They didn't have a kid though.
Yeah, they didn't have a kid, but they were just talking about it. It was just like, we have to like for future wise. They both said that they got kind of stressed out watching it the first time because they had to think about it. It was like, well, long term, like we have to make a decision on where we stay, right? And then like she was even saying, she was like, I know you're not going to leave New York, so most likely I have to move over there, like to be there full time and stuff like that. And they're both comedians, working comedians. So then there'll be the like jobs and like, whoa, who's going to do this, who's going to do that, and then they kind of like take sides during the interview, and it was just so fucking like, damn, this is like writing on the wall kind of thing. That's what it felt like. Who knows what actually happened with their breakup, but it was just like, damn, this was just awkward to like to listen to.
A movie broke them up. That's kind of sad.
Yeah, I don't. Of course, not that, but who knows why they broke up? But yeah. Oh, no, I forgot. That's him.
It's probably the movie was just like that friend that the girl has who tells them everything they think they want to hear, or even with the guy tells them everything they think they're saying themselves, but ends up just being manipulation.
Heck. And then the last bit of news we have for today, we have the Batman. It's confirmed to be starting filming in 2025.
Ooh, now we have to wait like 10 years for it to come out.
Yeah, it'll be like 26, I'm guessing. Why can't we just have a fucking movie filmed over a weekend and just come out the next day?
Right?
Yeah, like what they did in the good old days or whatever.
These actors aren't doing anything every day.
Yeah, they're just making thousands of movies every year and shit. But then, yeah, super excited for that movie. It's just that's tie into Barry that we talked about earlier. Yeah, that's all the news I got. Gin and talk.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's up?
I'm coming up on the last episodes of Kengan Ashura on Netflix. Great anime. I love it so far. It's the first anime I've seen in a while.
Mm-hmm.
And then I restarted Prison Break. Watching that right now. Oh man, it's as good as ever. As good as I remember it. It's so good. And
I noticed there's a resurgence because it just got on Netflix, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yes. And then obviously Dexter on season 6 or 7, I believe.
You've been running through this shit.
Running through it, buddy. It's really good.
Like my ex. What?
And what else have I seen?
Some porn.
I think that's it.
That's fine.
What about you?
Let me go through my list.
You already talked about some of the movies that you watched.
I
said you already talked about some of the movies that you watched.
Yeah.
You watched hella movies this past week.
Yeah, I mean, that's every week.
Yeah, true.
Mm-hmm. Like last weekend, I saw Aliens, Cuckoo, and Borderlines.
Yeah.
I talked about those movies. I'm still going through Game of Thrones. This weekend, I haven't watched anything Game of Thrones wise, just because it's I guess I kind of give myself a break unintentionally on the weekends.
It's a grind. That show's a grind.
No, it's not really. It's just like.
You don't think so?
It's just like, it's honestly just more of a question: do I want to sleep or not? It's just that. It's a good show. It'll keep you going and stuff like that. You just have to watch it. And yeah, I'm on season 6, I want to say. So then I got 6, 7, and 8 to go through. So 3 seasons, and then bada boom, I'm done with Game of Thrones for the time being. And then after that, then I'll start my deep dive on the lore of Game of Thrones and stuff like that. But I'm not up to there yet. I'll get there eventually.
This is all just so you can watch House of Dragon, right?
No, I'm kind of, I don't know. I'm just watching it because it's a good show. And I know a lot of people talk about the peak, like it's like peak and shit like that, and they say like season 6, that's where things get like really things. And like even so far up to this point, there's been a lot of crazy shit happen. Like I remember being like, "What the fuck?" kind of thing. And the thing that sucks is just like I've heard like rumblings of things that have happened in the past. So it's like it throws me like I kind of like already get an inkling on what's gonna happen, and certain characters who live, who die, who tells our story. That's Hamilton, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who lives? Who dies? Who tells our stories? Then something about his bitch wife. No, wait.
You used to know the whole thing.
No, I never did. I just used to watch it a lot. That was always a perfect thing to get drunk. Anyway, yeah. So I'm season 6, and then I'm gonna get through it soon. Right now, I don't have any plans to watch any shows at the very moment. There are shit that's coming out. Like there's a million things I need to get caught up to. It's just about what do I want to pick, and it's just about sleep. That's honestly my thing. It's just like either I'm gonna watch something or I'm gonna go to sleep, and it's like one or the other for me. But yeah, I think it's been one.
It's a fair trade-off.
Yeah. Oh, do you have anything else or anything else you're going to be watching?
Nah, I'm going to go check out that Strange Darling movie for sure, though.
Yes, that one's fucking badass. This weekend we have the Afraid. What?
I haven't heard of that.
This is the AI one.
Oh! Oh, yeah, the creators of Megan made that movie.
Yeah.
And it's like a whole house, right? The AI house.
Yeah, you showed me the trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's funny as fuck. I showed you the trailer. I don't even remember.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that one seems interesting, to say the least.
Care less about this movie.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. But yeah, I guess. I think the whole the twistiness of it is going to be like, it's actually some bitch behind the screen doing this the whole time.
That'd be insane.
I think that's what's going to happen.
There's going to be like some The Boy shit where it's not even like a haunted doll. It's just a dude living in the walls the whole time.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the boys in the wall, whatever.
Yeah.
The boy, the orphan, or some shit. The boy.
The Boy.
Yeah.
It's like that doll.
Yeah, I saw like part of it as a kid, and I was like, this is too slow of a burn for me. Whenever I was
pretty
just
slow burn.
I was like, well, I mean, like I saw it as a child, so I was like, anything was too slow.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's Afraid, and there's also gonna be a Batman re-release coming out on Tuesday, which this will already be out by that time. But yeah, there's gonna be a re-release of the Batman. I think I might go watch that. It was on the thing.
I want to watch X-Men 97.
Yeah, it's really good. It's really good.
Ooh, I'm about to make a name for myself, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, he dies in that hole too.
No, Gavin.
Yeah. Sugar, I can't feel you no more. He's a rogue. And Rogue fucks Magneto. It's fucking crazy, dude.
What?
Yeah. I don't care. Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah, because apparently he can fucking do like a force field around himself or whatever so that like they don't get like so he can fuck her.
Rogue couldn't fight him off?
Huh?
Isn't she super strong?
No, she was asking if they fuck. Like they're in love or whatever.
I don't want to watch it anymore.
Yeah, whenever that happened, because I was like, you love Gambit? Damn.
Nah, that's gonna. If I watch it, I'm gonna crash out. I'm gonna break the table or something.
Yeah. Go Halloween Kills on
I'm
it.
gonna pull a Henry on it.
Yeah. What was that? Yeah, it was pretty good though. Have you heard the shit about the creator?
Nah.
You haven't?
Nah.
He got fired right before the show released, and yeah, he got fired right before. They didn't really say why, and then later on, he was saying, "I was like, nah, they fired me because I'm gay, right?" Apparently no. He also had an OnlyFans as well, and then like he did a whole post recently where he was like, "This is why they fired me because blah 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 this and that," and then well fuck. And then Disney wrote back and said, no, this is actually wrong. He's using dick pics to everyone. Or not dick pics, but like inappropriate photos. And then he got told not to do it. And then he would still continue to do it.
They gave him a warning. I would have fired him on the spot.
He's the showrunner. He's the boss for that show.
Oh, my God, bro.
Yeah, so there's that. And then for season 2 of the X-Men, like he's not going to be credited at all. Which is good, you know?
Yeah, good.
But it was just funny, though, because he was just like, nah, this is why they fired me. And then they actually snapped back at it. I was like, that was actually pretty cool because it's like, no. You're the problem. Yeah. I'm not the problem.
Yeah.
I've said that to girls. So it was just like, oh, no, it wasn't you. It wasn't you. You're fine. I'm just a piece of shit. I'm the problem. I'm your 13 reasons why. I'm the one who hurt you. I'm the one that doesn't care.
You're my 10th reason.
10th reason? Damn, I'm not even good enough. Which one's more important? Would you say the last reason or the reason that set you off on this journey?
No, I don't know which. Wasn't Clay the 10th reason? I don't remember. But yeah.
I remember I didn't watch it.
It was. You're the regret.
Oh shit.
I should have made you. I should have married you a long time ago.
Not too bad. You know, it's when they talk about marriage and shit, and they're kids.
Who?
In the show.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're kids.
Who?
They're kids. Everyone. They're like high schoolers, dude.
X-Men?
Oh, what are you talking about?
Oh yeah. Oh no, you're talking about 13 Reasons Why. Yeah.
What the fuck were you talking about?
Yeah, I don't know. I got confused.
Jesus. Yeah, I was gonna say, where did the marriage come in? I haven't seen. I only saw like part of the first 13 Reasons Why. Is the first couple episodes, maybe the first episode. I didn't really get into it, and then I remember I was with Sally whenever we were at, I think, Eddie's, and we're Sal.
Oh,
I call him Sally. I remember too. Whenever he says like, "Oh yeah, I'm having a son," I was like, "Oh," so and then he was like, "He's gonna be named after him." I was like, "Sally Jr." And then he was just like, "Yeah," and then he was like, "What the fuck you saying?" Well, just because I call him Sally, and Jesus, what was my point? Okay,
13 Reasons Why.
yeah, and then we were like 13 Reasons Why season 2 just came out, and we're like, we should pop this motherfucker on, and then we just cut to the very last episode, and just a guy getting fucking raped, and then we just. Yeah, it was crazy.
Bro, that movie was like so stupid after the first season because it went away from the book and then became its own show. Mm-hmm. But I still binged the fuck out of it because it was dramatic and I love drama. You know how I am.
Yeah. It reminds me of something like, was it Catching A or Miss the show with the girls, and there's one bitch that dies and then apparently there's a whole organization that's trying to kill them or something. I forgot what's it called. Pretty Little Liars.
Oh, okay.
That show's fucking stupid. It's so dramatized, but I loved it so much.
Some Gossip Girl shit.
No, but it's just like they were getting tracked down. These fucking high school girls, they were getting tracked down and shit. This one teenage girl, she faked her death. Okay, so Pretty Little Liars is a dumb show. It's just way too dramatized. And, yeah, I think it's been one, right? Thank you for joining us on this episode of the It's What We Do podcast. We're your hosts, Hen and John. And then we're on all podding platforms. We're also on YouTube as well. All social medias are at It's What We Do Pod at everything. And yeah, thank you. Good night and big kisses.